English forum. Today is the next section on the postmodern writers and postmodern works. Last day I talked about 50 questions from postmodern era in English literature. So now let's begin without further delay. So 51 question number. So who wrote war poems such as Break of Day in the Trenches, Louse Hunting and Dead Man's Dumb? So the right answer is 51 B. The right answer is B. Isaac Rosenberry. 52. The great admirer of Keats who wrote a poem, The Parable of the Old Man and the Young, peculiarly turning the story of Abraham and Isaac in the final couplet is. So the right answer is D. C.H. Sorley. So the right answer is C.H. Sorley. 53. Who in his pithy essay Art and Life had argued that the correspondence between art and life which we so habitually assume is not at all constant and requires much correction before it can be trusted. So the right answer is D. Roger Fry. Roger Fry is the right answer. 54 question. The first English newspaper devoted exclusively to women's interest found in 1903 what? So the right answer is C. Daily Mirror. Daily Mirror is the first English newspaper that was devoted to exclusively to women's interest. Who wrote the essay Modern Fiction and Mr. Bennett and Mr. Brown? So the right answer is 55. Right answer is C. Virginia. 56. The club formed in 1920 centered around Leslie Stephen's two daughters, their husbands, their friends and neighbors was named. So I think this is a memoir club. B. 56. 56B, yeah, of course. The memoir club. The memoir club was founded by Leslie Stephen's two daughters. You can write the member's name in comment box. And next, 56 question. 57. A coherence in things is what Mrs. Ramsay recognizes in a visionary moment of tranquility as a stability, something immune from change. Which novel of Virginia Woolf is being referred to in these lines? So it's a very easy question because you know Mrs. Ramsay and Mr. Ramsay is the character from To the Lighthouse. So the right answer is To the Lighthouse. That was published in 1927, I think. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in comment box. In the publication note. 58. In her longest novel, Woolf expresses the nature of a local awareness of the sequential passage of time from the 1880s to the 1930s and explores the consequences and process of waiting, learning, and aging. Name the novel. So, the 58. Right answer is A. The Years. The Years was written by Woolf. 59. In which of her novels, Woolf apparently seeks to both dissolve and define character in a fanciful connection of English history and shifting gender? 59. So the right answer is Orlando. Next, 60 question. Who wrote succinct narrative as in a German pension, Bliss and Other Stories, and The Garden Party and the Other Stories? So the right answer is C. Catherine Mansfield. Because I think many more students are aware about the Garden Party and Other Stories because it's a famous story by Catherine Mansfield. Next question. 61. Catherine Mansfield draws significantly on the landscapes and flora of her native country, as in the Alone. What was her native country? So the right answer is D. New Zealand. New Zealand is the native country of Catherine Mansfield. The American philosopher and psychologist who coined the phrase a stream of consciousness So the right answer is Henry James, a stream of consciousness. Henry James is the right answer. 63. Prior to Proust, who had pioneered the technique of a stream of consciousness in France? So the right answer is Dujardin. Dujardin. This is the right answer. 63. Yes, of course. This is the Dujardin. 64. Pilgrimage Dorothy Richardson's sequence of novels contained how many volumes in total? So the right answer is B, 13. Next question. Who proposed to give really new feelings, a whole new line of new emotion, which will get us out of the emotional route in a series of essays in 1920s? So the right answer is D, Lawrence. 66. In which of his essays D.S. Lawrence proclaimed the novelist to be superior to the sand, the scientist, the philosopher, and the poet? Who was the superior? Novelist is the superior to be the sand, scientist, and philosopher, and the poet. So the right answer is B. Why the novel matters. This is a very easy question. You can also guess it. At the opening of the novel, the Brangwen family farm, divided from the sprawling mining village by a canal, seems to be on the safe side of civilization, and the male members of the family are mystically linked by a blood intimacy to the fertility of the soil they till. Which novel of Lawrence is being referred to here? So 67. The Rainbow is the right answer. Ursula Brangwen and Gudrun Brangwen, I think both are the sisters. Rainbow and Women in Love. Sorry, Rainbow is also known as the sisters. 68. In which novel of Lawrence, Gerald Creech, the son of a colliery owner and the efficient masterer both of his men and of animal resistance, conceives of a world in which the will of man was the determining factor? So, the right answer is D. Kangaroo. 69. Gerald Creech appears in which of the following novels of D.S. Lawrence? So the right answer is The Virgin and the Gypsy. I think Gerald Creech is also appears in Rainbow and Women in Love. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comment box. Which of the following travel books was or were written by Lawrence? Travel book. So Sea and Sardina, Morning in Mexico, Etruscan Places. So all the above. Because we are the student, whenever we saw all of the above, we can choose 100% all of the above without thinking about it. So the right answer is all of the above. 71. Which, sorry, much of Lawrence's best poetry, concentrated, a stark and unrhymed, appeared in the volume of 1923. So, which was the work? So, 71. Right answer is D. Birds, beasts, and flowers. This is the right answer. Who was appointed the poet laureate in 1930 in succession to Robert Bridges? That's a very crucial question because we remember before that era the poet laureates, but we never focus on postmodern era or modern era. So the right answer is B. John Masefield. John Masefield became the poet laureate in 1930 in succession to Robert Bridges. Eliot's The Westland appeared first in the Quarterly magazine. So the right answer is the Criterion. That's the right answer, Criteria, of course. B is the right answer. 24. Whose most innovative novel, Tar, is set in an artist-dominated Paris in which a frantic bohemianism has assumed a political and sexual arrogance in the face of bourgeois sentimentalism? So the right answer is C. Wilhelm Lewis. In which of Lewis' political and artistic manifestos he has argued that society had been inevitably revolutionized by mechanical change and that both change and revolution ought to be embraced by the artist. So the right answer is A, the art of being human. Next question. Who wrote the novel Death of a Hero, which deals with both the frustrations of pre-war English society and the false ideals, the unintelligent ideas, the humbug, the hypocrisy and the stupidity of those who waged the war? So 76. The right answer is Richard Addington. Richard Addington is the right answer. Death of a Hero was written by Richard Addington. Which two novelists collaborated on the novel The Inheritance of 1901 and Romance of 1903? So the right answer is C. Joseph Conrad and Ford Madox Ford. Christopher Tith-James, an unhappy lover, a largely unsuccessful soldier, and a ruthless, passive, and neurotic survivor after 1918, is the protagonist of Ford Madox Ford's tetralogy. 78. So B is the correct. Parrots in. Parrots in. Parrots in. 79. The earlier poets who had great influence on T.S. Eliot's poetry include. So the right answer is all of them. I think Baudelaire, Dante, Lafond. So the right answer is 79D. All of the above. 80. When in Ash Wednesday and Four Quarters, Eliot attempted to explore beyond the frontiers of ordinary consciousness. His immediate prompting and much of his reference reflected the influence of. So the right answer is B. Dante. Whose account of contemporary French poetry, the symbolist movement in literature 1899, had impressed Eliot in his early career? So the right answer is D. Arthur Symons. In which of his essays Eliot argued that no poet, no artist of any art has his complete meaning alone? So the right answer is A. Tradition and the individual talent. 83. Sang within the bloody wood when Agamemnon cried aloud and let their liquid seating fall to stain the stiff, dishonored shroud. This is an extract from Eliot's. So the right answer is C. Sweeney Agonist. Sorry, Sweeney Among the Nightingales. This is the right answer. Words strain, crack and sometimes break under the burden, under the tension, slips like berries, decay with imprecision, will not stay in place, will not stay still. This is an extract from Eliot's. So 84, right answer is D. Bird, Burnt Norton. This is the right answer. 85. Eliot's verse comedies include so that cocktail party, confidential clerk, the elder statesman. 85. So the right answer is all of the above. You can remember his works in chronological order. First, uh, the story is one person takes some rocks and did murder in 1935 after the okay, let it be. I will discuss it in later video. So next question. Walmouth, sandal and flower beneath the foot, sorrow in sunlight and concerning the eccentricities of Cardinal Paoli are the last five complete novels of. So 86. Right answer is C. Ronald Furbank, who wrote the anthology of poems Facade in 1922. So the right answer is B. Edith Sitwell. Edith Sitwell. Facade in 1922. Edith Sitwell. Edith Sitwell's volume of poetry include The Song of the Cold, Street Songs, Green Songs. So I think all of the above. 88. Yes, of course, all of the above. The collection of 12 stories finished in 1905 by James Joyce at the outset of his literary career, but which was published in 1914 was entitled. So Dubliners is the right answer. I think, as I remember, 14 stories included in this collection. 90. Which work of Joyce Eliot was referring to when he described certain portions of it as almost the finest I have read? I have lived on it ever since I have read it. So the right answer is 90. B. Ulysses. Ulysses is the right answer. The adolescent Stephen is the protagonist is Joyce. Stephen. So the right answer is Stephen. Stephen Dedalus. I think portrait of the artist is a young man. Yeah, of course. Stephen Dedalus is the protagonist in Joyce. The portrait of the artist is a young man. Which of Joyce's novels follow the extraordinary vagaries of Bloom's mind as he sobs, lust, cooks, eats, relieves himself in the private, and goes about his business? So the right answer is 92A. Ulysses. The thought and actions in Ulysses of the three principal characters are interwoven with the diverse life of Dublin on a single day. That is 16 June 1904, I think, 93. Yeah, of course, 16 June 93. Sorry, 1904. 16 June 1904. Sweeney Agonist, published in 1932, was an experiment in modern playwright by Sweeney Agonist. So Sweeney Agonist is written by G. Uh, T.S. Eliot, yeah, of course T.S. Eliot. Who wrote the play Heartbreak House and St. John? So the right answer is Gibson. It's a very easy question. In which of OKC's plays the theme of deception and self-deception is played ironically back in a revolutionary urban setting? So the right answer is 96. A. A is the right answer. The Shadow of Gunman. Who, in the immediately post-war years, achieved success with The Vortex, a high-flown exploration of the condition of a drug addict fermented by his slovenly mother's adulteries. So 97. Right answer is C. Noel Coward. Next question. Which of the following plays of Coward is a study of the miserable marriage of a playwright and his novelist wife? So 98. Right answer is B. The Rat Trap. Which of the following is not written by Noel Coward? 99. The right answer is C. Caught a Rural Diary. It's not written by Noel Coward. The vortex designed for living. The Queen was in the Harlem. Written by Noel Coward. One of the plays of Noel Coward, written in 5 days in 1941, ran for 1997 performance in the West End of London as well as touring the provinces. Name the play. 100. D. Blithe Spirit is the right answer. So, it's a